water. Accurate.
It's almost exactly 2 years since I started Muay Thai, and today is the day where I do my first competition. And I've always wanted to compete. I said I would do it in a year's time, but after a year I still didn't think I knew the fundamentals quite well enough. And even now, like coach said yesterday, something looks weird. And yeah, this is a very hard sport, but today is the day where I'm going to do my first inter-club competition, where you basically compete against other competitors at other gyms. So it's kind of like inter-school sports if you lived in Australia. So other schools compete against your school. But yeah, feeling slightly nervous but excited. And it's really nothing too serious. It's just like 2 rounds, 90-second rounds, so it's really 3 minutes of hard sparring. So they say you go 70%, but I'm sure people are going to be cracking you. How do I feel in terms of my ability? I feel confident. I've learnt enough to know the basics, at least, how to defend myself, how to strike. And my reflexes on certain situations I'm pretty confident about. But it's going to be a fun experience. Not going to lie, I didn't have much sleep last night. Obviously I was a little bit excited, a little bit nervous, more excited actually. So we're going to head off and we're going to go to a gym called Super Fight Gym. It's in St Kilda and it's a little bit of a drive from where I live. But yeah, let's see how today goes and hopefully I get a W. But if not, just some more experience. And I'm sure this is not the last competition that I do. Okay, let's head off.
All right, we just arrived at Super Fight Gym. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling cold. Obviously there's a bit of nervousness, but mostly excitement, I reckon. I'm just envisioning what it's going to be like. And I just saw one guy walk out and he had big legs. So
You've got big legs though, look at those. Those chonkers.
So yeah, just gonna bide my time for a little bit, but then we'll walk in. Sure, be fine. When you do something for the first time, you always have a little bit of nerves, no matter who you are. Yeah. We walked in and straight away I thought there's a lot of people here today, and I think that's what's adding to the nerves as well, because a lot of people are going to be watching. But it was great to see some of the guys from my gym who were also competing for the first time, and they felt the same way I did, a bit of nerves and excitement. Few people were already warming up. There was not much room to actually warm up. It was just packed with people. That was the 5th fight of the morning, and I just thought, hey, I'm just going to walk straight in.
Fights, Mark, Super Fight, Zach, Immersion. Charlie from Monarch, CJ from Immersion. Jonathan, Combat Cardio, Zeke from Complete. Jules, Immersion, Aid from Complete. And Lane, Immersion, Riley from Complete. We will start at 10:25. So the first 2 boys get ready in the ring, thanks.
So here are 3 fights before mine, and I've trained with all these guys before. The young kid here who was only in high school was the only one that won, unfortunately. But he had such a natural style about himself, and I can tell he's going to be going far in the future with this sport if he continues. And finally I was up. The first round, I hit him with some hard low kicks and a couple of right hands, but I was basically running on adrenaline, just kind of like autopilot. And after the first round, I was a bit more calm. My coach said, keep composed and balanced, because I was just kind of all over the place. And I try to do this for the rest of the fight, but because you're so amped up, fatigue sets in much quicker and technique kind of goes out the window.
Accurate, Liam.
Darren super fight, Caleb. Next up.
Left. Up on, mixing them. Left, side, left, up, mixing like that. Go, back, further. See the rancher. Go, good. Yeah, you looking better already, right? Round 1, round 2, you looking better. Yeah. Kick, bam, come to defense, yeah, come to defense. Not forward more, come to defense. Up, go, bam, go, kick, left, we need to show over now, right, Bob? Waiting for the left kick, don't go forward more. No forward more, yeah? Get ready for the left. Left. Back, good, mixing them. Back, control them. To the low, shot to the low, wait. Up. Go right.
Nice.
But in the end, I got the W, which is such an amazing feeling.
It's nervous. Oh man. I'm just waiting for the call at this point. Nervous. How was it? It was a rush. It was so good. Yeah, enjoyed it. Thank you, bro.
It is the day after competition, and I was going to do an update right after the competition, but really I was just enjoying the atmosphere and the rest of the fights for the day, and also I was getting a little bit tired from all that adrenaline dump, and haven't been sleeping well for the last few days because of all the events that happened this last weekend. And I gotta say, very excited to get my first win, my hand raised. It is such a great experience. I think anyone in martial arts or thinking about competing should do it. It just means all of your hard work has paid off, because I came into this sport knowing absolutely nothing. I didn't even know how to throw a punch. It was a really satisfying experience just to know that I can be better at something, knowing that you can be better at something just by putting in the time and effort, and yeah, you get the reward. And I gotta say, you don't usually get a feeling like that after competing in another sport. This is where you can get hurt, and you know, there are high stakes. Just watching the previous fights before mine, some of those guys were going so hard, and I had the mentality of, all right, I got to hit just as hard. But really, the ref tells you to calm down if you're going too hard. It's only about 70%, but some of those guys were definitely going 90. I threw some shots that were at least 90%, and yeah, he did tell you to go calm it down. Great experience. I'll definitely train more cardio next time. I was a bit gassed near the last round, but overall, great environment. Everyone's quite supportive in this culture. There weren't any people that were trying to prove anything. Everyone's there for friendly competition, and I walked away with no scratches, no bruises, so that was good. Yeah, I would say I performed okay. I think you forget about what you are going to plan to do and you just revert to what you know best, which is just really the basics for me. But yeah, the whole experience was amazing, and yeah, I'm thinking of doing another one in the near future. I'm not sure when. Yeah, it's definitely going to be on the cards. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like this kind of content, give it a like, comment about your own experience in competition, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see the journey in the future.